Welcome to Judges Training for Extemporaneous Speaking. In extemporaneous speaking, students are going to be speaking on current events. When the student arrives, he will have already chosen a topic and had 30 minutes to prepare. The student will arrive with their critique sheet, also called a ballot, and it will already be filled out and ready for you. The student has 7 minutes with a 30-second grace period in order to present their speech. You will use a stopwatch to keep time. The student will have time signals given as this speech has not been prepared in advance. Visual time signals are used in extemporaneous speaking to show how much time has elapsed in the speech. For hand signals, at the end of 1 minute, you hold up one finger. At the end of 2 minutes, 2. At the end of 3 minutes, 3, and so on until you've gotten through 6 minutes. Then, at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, you will hold up a curved hand, and then at 7 minutes, you will hold up a closed fist. Do not interrupt the student if they go over time. There is a 30-second grace period beyond the time limit before any penalty is assessed. If the student goes over the 7 minutes and the 30-second grace period, then she cannot be ranked first in this round. Visual aids and/or props are prohibited in extemporaneous speaking. One 4x6 index card is allowed. No other materials are allowed. The student must read the exact question he or she was given, although they do not necessarily need to do this right at the beginning of their presentation. Movement in extemporaneous is not limited but shouldn't be distracting. At the end of the speech, judges are no longer allowed to ask questions of the student. On the critique sheet, you may want to address content and delivery as they are the key criteria areas for judging. Look for sound thinking, organization of the speech, the development and supporting evidence and details. Does the student use sources to support their ideas? Is the language clear, correct, and conversational? As the student presents his speech, you will write on the critique sheet to provide feedback on his performance. When all the speakers are done, then your job as the judge begins. First, you will rank each speaker, first, second, third, etc. Once you've ranked each speaker, then you will score the speakers between 70 and 100, with 100 being best. If there is another judge in your section, work independently from that judge. Do not confer over rankings or scores. Fill the critique sheet out carefully, knowing that students are going to be looking at that critique sheet and trying to interpret what you said in order to improve their performance. Take all the completed materials to the tab room. Please don't discuss the results with anyone until after the tournament. Thank you for helping to judge our tournament today. The students really appreciate your time and energy. We hope you enjoy the experience.